Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that are happening on the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. Got another 10 things to go through with you today. Some of these things we've seen before, but I've got additional images and some of the things are new as well. We're going to kick off with Masterpiece Trailbreaker and we've got some in-hand images, obviously not mine, and we've got some official images as well, more so from Takara. And if you head to TFW 2005, you can see on their page here, they've even got a YouTube video, and this is a full transformation tutorial from Takara Tomy itself. And they've also then got again some official what's the word I'm after, promotional material images here where you can see again both modes. Again, these are all the official Takara images, that's what I'm trying to say. And then I've got some actual other in-hand images from another YouTuber, I think it is. That bit there just looks really strange to me. The actual toy looks much better, as you'll see in a second. I'm really excited for this guy, and I've actually caved, I've pre-ordered him. I think it looks great, to be honest. You can see there you got the changeable heads, you got the blast effects and everything else that comes with him. There's the back of the box, and there you go, there's one head, and there indeed is the other one with the different face plates. And these are the images that I was on about. So whoever's this is, I've took these images again from TFW 2005, but that looks way better. I think the cavity in the middle of his chest or around the bottom of his stomach, whatever it is, it doesn't look anywhere near as bad there, but on the actual official images it just didn't look great at all. And then we've got some more here. Alternate mode is spectacular, it really is good. That's that bit there, you see it just above the waist. Until I get it in hand, I can't make my mind up what it's looking like, but again, like it, there it is, there he is, shall we say, compared with the original G1. And for those of you who don't have the original G1, there is of course the Earthrise version, side by side and indeed on top of each other, just to give you an idea of how much bigger he is. But there you go, that is Masterpiece Trailbreaker that is starting to appear everywhere. Okay, moving on. This is the Transformers crossover with the Magic of the Brothers. This is another artist. This is Ken Christensen, and he's updated his social media again with some official line art pictures and indeed the finished articles. And these are really interesting. I've just got a few screenshots of a few of them, but again, there is more on his social media. You can read it there, and indeed more on TFW 2005. So you've just got the normal line art there, and then you've got obviously how it turned out, which you can see it's so good. I really appreciate, I suppose, any real artwork, because I hold my hands up, I'm useless at it. So it's really good to see how it's gone through from there, just being the normal line art to just, you know, the black and white, into all coloured in into the finished article. Again, looks stunning. If you're liking this, I know loads of people are liking this and indeed playing the game. But yeah, I just appreciate the art on them all. Okay, here's some bad news, unfortunately. This again isn't me stirring, this is completely legitimate. Unfortunately, European viewers and European fans may not be able to get the HasLab Victory Saber set. By the time HasLab Victory Saber crowdfunding campaign was active, Zavvi was the only option for European fans to get this set. And basically it's saying that it's run in an unfortunate turn of events. European online retailer Zavvi started to cancel European orders for the Victory Saber. We don't know who exactly has been affected. Hopefully, as I say, Zavvi or Hasbro or both companies will make or issue a full statement, but it's looking like not all orders are going to be fulfilled, and indeed some countries like Spain and France and Ireland, Sweden, Germany, Poland and Norway and the Netherlands are stating that the stock was not fulfilled by Hasbro. So that's some really bad news, unfortunately, and hopefully we find out more about that in due course, because you can't have that. You can't have a crowdfunded product and them not deliver. Okay, here's something that we saw a little bit of, which I did a video on the other day. It's where I took the images from of the fully combined Raiden. So again, I got these images from TFW 2005. It looks like it's the actual MPG Trainbots book. So we've got the three that are pretty much available already. Yukikaze isn't available in the UK yet, but you can see there Shuki, Getsui and Yukikaze. This is, I suppose, it's just the book folded out. So we've seen images of what we're going to see again. It's just a recap for people who haven't seen it, with a few more additional images as well. So we've got a real good idea now of what the combined form of Raiden Masterpiece version is going to look like. We can see the orientation of where all the figures are going to be going. And then, as I say, we've got the detail there of how the weapon all combines. We've got, I suppose, prequels or teasers, shall we say, of the other trainbots that are still to come. But this is something that I'm more excited for, the combined mode. I've obviously had the privilege to review the first two, and they're okay. As I say, I was expecting much more. I'm very, I suppose, biased towards them. The Japanese figures, I just absolutely love them. So I'm hoping that they can pull it together now with the combiner, because some of the figures, oh no, I've moved them. They're not at hand. The robot modes are good, they're okay, but masterpiece versions, I'm a little bit on the fence with. I sort of see what people are saying. Right, moving on. Rise of the Beast. More merchandise officially confirmed. Took this again from TFW 2005. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. If not, I'm going to read it out. So this is costumes, and this is, again, other merchandise. I suppose it's just stuff that you can play with, let's be honest. So we've got Rise of the Beast, Rhinox muscle costume, Cheetor classic muscle costume, Optimus Prime classic muscle costume, and then we've got Toddlers, Bumblebee classic muscle, and Optimus Prime muscle. And then we've also got an Optimus Prime blaster, a plasma cannon sword, and a Bumblebee stinger. So this product range is set to hit the shelves. Of course, it is next year. Right. This is something that's really interesting. We have no other information on it at all. This is JT Prime. Again, this is with his leaks, with his sources. Now, we're hoping that this is true. Basically, what he's found is a collaborative item named that what may be a G.I. Joe Thunder machine that transforms into Soundwave. It says Transformers Gen Project Trooper 4, and this is what they've said. Again, it's all off the website. I'll show you in a second. This is Dreadnought's Soundwave that turns into the Thunder Machine. It's still a rumour. It's not officially confirmed, but let's cross our fingers for that. And to be honest, I'm very interested in a Soundwave one, so that might be the first one that I indeed do buy. Okay, Sightings UK at the moment. Forbidden Planet and In Demand at the moment are really smashing it. So Legacy Wave 4 Core Sound Blaster and Sludge have been found at Southampton Forbidden Planet. Legacy Wave 4 Core Rumble as well has been there. Evolution Wave 4 Deluxe Hot Shot and Scrap Hook, they've been In Demand and indeed at Forbidden Planet. Retro the Transformers movie Hot Rod is again in both. Buzzworthy Bumblebee B95 Studio Series Nest Bone Crusher again in both. And then Studio Series 92, The Last Night Crosshairs, which completes Wave 18, was found previously as well at Forbidden Planet. Vintage Beast Wars K9 Maximal reissue again, Forbidden Planet, and Cyberverse Wave 6 Deluxe Soundwave and Grimlock Thunder Howl were found at Game Store in Earthborn by Andy Gold. So there you go. UK Sightings is just as, well, it's very good at the moment, to be honest, really good. Right, this is something else that's been spotted. This is an Optimus Primal Smash Changer. This is a figure, so this is quite a basic figure. There it is in the box. Oh, wrong way. I've zoomed in much more to give us a better idea there, but this is a super basic figure. It's literally just a 3-step changer, and I imagine you could transform him by, you know, like the Optimus Prime, smashing it against some form of surface. But there you go, Rise of the Beast, Optimus Primal, been spotted on shelves already. Okay, this is for people who are heading to TF Nation next year. This is the same big event that was on this year. We've only got this one really. We've got a smaller one which is growing, which will be really good, TF Con. But this is TF Nation, the biggest one in the UK at the moment, and he's a confirmed guest as well, which is brilliant. Right, this is something that we've seen already, and this is something I'm going to be finishing on, I think. This is, again, more images. This figure, I think, is now the most hotly anticipated Legacy Evolution figure that's been shown, but it's still not officially been, as I say, revealed. This it just looks so good, and again, people have managed to get their hands on him, so we can see him here. The reason why I've got these images, just so you could give you an idea of how good he looks compared to some of the other figures. You can see as a leader class figure, he's already bigger than the previous two. He, again, the Voyagers, obviously there's Optimus Prime from the Transformers Prime series. He's way bigger than RC's, as you'd expect. Of course, there we've got Knockout. This figure just looks spectacular. That, of course, is the original Voyager Skyquake from Prime. Shame he's got no original Skyquake G1. I will, of course, be doing that when I get hold of this figure, because that's such a great homage to the G1 figure. It really is. There's the Gatling gun, which is underneath. And then there is, again, the Prime Universe one side by side. And then we've got another version, another comparison with Shattered Glass Megatron to give you an idea of how big it is. Of course, he's nowhere near as big as that. But this is what we're talking about. This is what I'm really excited about, because what I think this is going to lead into, if you're unsure and you don't really know, again, I've done the original G1 review on this channel. Skyquake had this gimmick called the Mega Visor, and the rest of the pretenders, Snare, Talon, Falcon and all that could literally sit on his back like that. So I'm fingers crossed that we're going to get some Predator redecos of Needle Nose and maybe the others, because he is sitting on top of there, and that is a beautiful homage to G1. Last couple of pictures here with the blast effects fully posed. Looks stunning, but I'm going to end on that picture there, because anybody knows anything about G1 and indeed the Mega Visor gimmick, that's exciting if they get to do that. Anyway, that concludes it for this part. With regards to the channel, more collection showcases, because I've got the bookcases as I'm emptying them out. Excuse me. As I'm emptying the figures out, I'll do some collection showcases. My voice is gone, typically right at the very end. This I'm going to get done today, and again I've got a message for channel members and people who are interested in channel membership, because it's completely separate to this. And I'm again going to crack on. I've got one more last unboxing which I didn't do yesterday or Monday, whichever day it was. I've lost track of days. I'm going to do one more big unboxing for the end of the year, and another Japanese figure review as well, ready for that. In the meantime though, thank you again everybody ever so much for watching me. My voice is totally gone again. Thank you for all your support over the last year, and all your liking, comment, sharing, everything. It really does mean a lot to me. Thanks ever so much. Take care.